am beyond thrilled to be here introducing Raina Telgemeier and Dave Roman, two extraordinary graphic novelists who happen to be married to one another. A true literary power couple. Their books are so very popular at my school that they feel like old friends. We refer to them simply as Raina and Dave. I have always been a huge lover and advocate of graphic novels. I purchased a copy of Raina's Smile for our library when it came out 4 years ago. I didn't get a chance to read it before adding it to the collection, and suddenly I had kids swarming the biography section looking for it. I promptly ordered 3 more copies, but I didn't get a chance to read those either, because once the kids saw them, they had to have them. I tried unsuccessfully to snag a copy to read myself, but when kids would see me with it, they would beg to check it out, and how could I say no? I finally had to break down and buy my own copy in order to read it. I learned my lesson and was sure to read drama before the kids ever saw it. Dave's Astronaut Academy has also proven to be tremendously popular. It tells the story of Hakata Soy and his adventures at Astronaut Academy. My students have devoured the first book in the series, but the second one hasn't quite made it to the collection yet. I was too busy reading it. I promise they'll get their chance soon. Both Raina and Dave are masterful in their ability to capture teenage feelings and behavior so well. Reading their books brought back many memories from my middle and high school years. Teenage angst and love are recurring themes which are both well portrayed in their books. I think kids enjoy these books so much because of how much they're able to relate to it. Dave's book Zero Gravity has been nominated for a Black Eyed Susan Award for next year, as well as Explorer, which is a collection of 7 graphic stories which Raina and Dave both contributed to. So they're fighting against one another. So without further ado, I'd like to turn it over to Raina and Dave.
That was maybe the nicest introduction we've ever had. Hey, everybody. Yeah, that was a good response. How are you guys all doing today? Woohoo! How are you doing today, Dave?
I'm doing great!
Awesome! So we thought we would talk a little bit about each of our books while we're here in front of you guys. And then we're going to do some drawing games, and we're going to need some volunteers for the audience for those games. And then we'll have Q&A at the end. So just to lay it all out there for you.
If it seems like we know what we're doing, we don't.
Throw that out the window. Yeah. Do you want to go first, Dave?
Sure. My name is Dave. She just threw me under the bus. I write several graphic novels, and then I draw some graphic novels. So I do a little bit of both. The books that I write but don't draw include this book, Teen Boat, over here. It is the only book about a boy who can transform into a yacht, which, as you guys now know, is like the hot trend with YA literature. Everybody's doing it. It used to be vampires, and then it was like angels, and now it's boats. So teens transforming into a boat. You're already sick of it. There's so many books that are following in our heels. And that is drawn by an artist named John Green. How many of you guys know John Green? It's not that John Green. It's a totally different John Green. So not only is it confusing people by being like, what? How does this teenager transform into a boat? They're also like, how did John Green become such an amazing comics artist? The answer is he didn't. They just happen to be born with the same name. But he is my best friend. We met when we were in high school. And we were both really big comic fans, and we went to a lot of comic book conventions, meeting famous artists that we were both fans of. And because we both shared a love of comics so much, we became friends for life and started collaborating on lots of different books together, one of which is now Teen Boat, but we've done other series together as well. My series that I write and draw is called Astronaut Academy. There are 2 volumes. There's a silver one and a gold one. The silver one comes first, the gold one comes second. That makes sense, right? Yes. And it's about kids who go to school in outer space, but it is not a very realistic depiction of the future. It is a whimsical. I basically have as much fun as I possibly can drawing this book. And if there's something that I don't know how to draw, I don't put it in the book. For instance, I decided that in the future, kids can drive their own cars. Because seriously, guys, how many kids here, you guys know how to use an iPad, but your parents don't, right? So it's a little unfair that they get to drive the car, but you can't in today's world, right? So in the future, kids can drive cars. But I don't like to draw cars. Cars are really hard to draw. So I decided that all cars in the future look like dinosaurs. because I really like to draw dinosaurs, and therefore am making it fun for myself. So hopefully the fun that I have writing and drawing Astronaut Academy comes through when you read it, and you too want to create your own vision of a whimsical future. But my favorite collaboration of all has to be working with Raina Telgemeier, an amazing cartoonist who also shares a love of comics, and that's why we get along so well, and that's why we decided to get married. Spoiler. But let's talk about your books.
Let's talk about my books. I've been making comics since I was about 11 years old. I started reading them when I was 9, so it was just a matter of time before I wanted to make my own. And it took me, I was 11. My first book was published when I was 28, so that is 17 years of making my own comics before I actually had a book published. And that book was an adaptation of Anne Martin's The Babysitter's Club series, which was like my favorite book series when I was a kid. The parents are all clapping for this. I love that. Because you guys probably used to read The Babysitter's Club too. They were great books, and I turned them into graphic novels. Hopefully they're great graphic novels as well. I did 4 of those. It was a great way to get my feet wet and give me the confidence to know that I could also write my own graphic novels as well as draw them. We knew the train was going to come through while we were talking.
This is just like being at our house, actually. We live underneath a train track.
Yes,
in
we
New
live
York
under
City.
Amtrak at home, so this is very familiar. So after The Babysitter's Club, I followed it up with this little unknown book that no one's ever read or heard of called Smile, which... Thanks.
Wow, that joke worked.
Honk, honk. It's a freight train, too, so it's going to take forever. So Smile, for people that haven't read it, is a true story about the time that I knocked out my 2 front teeth when I was 11 years old, and then had to spend 4.5 years of my life getting my face reconstructed. Super exciting, like, great subject matter for comics, right? Well, it ended up being something a lot of people could relate to. I don't know why. I guess a lot of people have had dental trauma, or they've had, like, a broken leg, or they had something about them that made them feel kind of awkward about themselves. It's a lot about self-esteem. It's a lot about who you are as a person and not what you look like. So Smile kind of became, like, this, I guess, international bestseller somehow, which is kind of crazy. And I always said I would never write a sequel to Smile. However, this fall, coming from Scholastic Graphix, is my book Sisters, which is a companion to Smile. And here's my spoiler. I actually have 2 pre-production copies in my bag that I am planning to give away at the end of this panel. They're not in color. That's why I say pre-publication. It's not the final printed book yet, but it is a black and white version of what will be published this August. And Sisters is a story of my sister and I on a road trip when I'm 14 years old, and lots of crazy stuff happens on this road trip. We break down by the side of the road. You know, we go up into the high mountains. Everybody gets their ears busted from driving. There's a snake involved. That's all I'm going to say about that, but it's really crazy. And it talks about our relationship as sisters. It was not the easiest sister relationship. We're not anything like each other, and we're 5 years apart in age. So we had a lot of battles growing up. And in one particular thing about the 2 of us is that we're both artists. And so there was always this kind of sense of competition of who is the better artist. My sister is the better artist. That's really my opinion. But somehow I ended up being a person who draws for a living. So yay. Yeah, so that's me. That's Dave. That's a little bit about our books and our life. And
we have done a couple of books together.
Oh, right.
So
Yes.
some of the books that we've done together with other friends of ours include the Explorer series. There's a book, volume 1 is called Explore the Mystery Boxes.
Yes.
And the second one is called Explore the Lost Islands. And these are short story collections that feature stories that we've worked on together as a team.
where Dave would do the writing and I would do the drawing.
And our good friend Kazu Kibuishi, who does the Amulet series, was the editor on that project. And there's lots of other amazing artists in there as well, so worth checking out. And then this summer we have another similar book, but totally different, called Comic Squad Recess, that we collaborated on a story. And that book's got like Dave Pilkey,
Jenny and Matt Holm, who do the Baby Mouse
Jared
books.
Krasaska, who does Lunch Lady. So it's sort of a fun team up. But see, we like to do things with our friends. We don't want to just draw by ourselves. We like to draw with friends, and we like to make books with friends. So hopefully some friends here in the audience are going to help us today. We need a volunteer for someone who is not afraid to come up here and draw with us. This guy looks really like he does not...
He does not look afraid.
He does not look afraid.
By any means.
And this girl in the back there also came up sort of like like a sprout from a Super Mario Brothers or something. All right, so why don't you come up and why don't you come up? The two of you, come on
grab that
up.
marker, Dave.
We're gonna need a marker.
Do we need an iPad volunteer as well?
Well, in a second. Well, let's create the characters first. Let's come on. So, we're gonna try to combine our two books, Astronaut Academy, which is about kids in outer space, and your new book, which is called Sisters. So we're gonna try to make a comic about sisters in space, if that's okay with you guys. All right.
This has never been done before.
So we need two different sister characters that we're going to sort of create here. So think about your ideal. Do you have a sister?
No.
Do you have a sister? Okay, so this is going to be pure make-believe for you.
I have two brothers.
You have two brothers. What if one of them
let's work with that.
wore a dress and put on a wig? What would that be like? Would that be better or worse than what your current brother situation is?
Actually, I already know what that looks like.
Okay. Oh.
I
That's
like
exciting. That's exciting. You have a cool. We're going to have to hear about that afterwards. All right. So we need to create a sister. Why don't I do the first one? You do the second.
Okay.
One. Okay. So we're going to make up a sister who's going to go to outer space, right? But this has to be an interesting character, someone fun. Do you think they should be a tall person, a short person, a wide person, a very thin person?
I don't know. Maybe like small and fat.
Small and fat. Okay. All right. And tell me what kind of hair that they should have.
Curly, straight, curly hair. And we're going to have to get a name for this character, too.
Yeah.
Betty. Sister Betty.
All right. Betty likes to wear a big B on her shirt
Yes, she
because
does.
she's proud of her name, Betty. All right. Well, this is Betty. One of the two sisters. All right. Now we need a sister for you.
No.
There you go, the pen. All right. What do you think for your? What do you think would be a
body
good
type?
sister for this Betty here?
Tall and skinny.
Tall and skinny. Okay.
Straight hair or curly? Straight. All right.
Wow. So their parents are like, well, how did we have these two kids that could not be more different? One is tall, one is short, one is thin, one is wide, plus sized. One has a giant afro, one has long Goldilocks-like hair. Wait, is it Goldilocks that has long hair or is it Rapunzel?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Rapunzel, yeah. What does Goldilocks have?
Golden locks.
Golden locks. But normal hair just beautifully golden, reflects and shine. Well, you've met her, so you know her better than I do.
And what's this sister's name? Martha.
Martha.
All right. Martha's going to have a big M. So we've got Betty and Martha, two
Okay.
sisters. Obviously, they have the same parents, as you can see.
All right, this is going to be our reference. So we know what characters we're drawing here.
Actually, Dave, over here so that we can see them, maybe? Yes. Okay.
All right, so because we've got four of us here, we'll draw a 4-panel comic. I'm going to leave a little bit of room up here for the title. 4-panel comic. Ideally, we need some sort of setup to the story, some sort of conflict introduced, some sort of tension, and then some sort of twist, ideally, and then some sort of finale. Wrap up the story here. Just because I'm standing and I've got the microphone, I'll probably just do the setup, and you want to do the final, and then we'll let them fight over who does the in-betweens. All right. So I need a title for this story about two sisters. So we've got, like, Raina's subtitle for Smile before the book came was going to be Smile, a dental drama. And Astronaut Academy is Astronaut Academy, Zero Gravity. And then the second one is Astronaut Academy, Re-Entry. So we've got Sisters in Space.
So we need a subtitle?
Yes.
There's no apostrophe there.
Oh, you're right.
It's important to have a good editor in your life. Even a friend that you can pass your work by just to say, are there any typos in my work?
It's absolutely
and if
true.
you're me, you're like,
It's absolutely true.
"Arr." No apostrophe in sisters.
All right, so who's got in the audience? Somebody out there, you with the red bag, what do you think is a good title for a story? You looked so confident about a second ago, and then you're like, where did it go? Where did that idea go?
Best subtitle ever. What
All
is
right,
it?
somebody else has the title. You in the blue. A Sisterly War.
Oh.
Ooh, Sisters in Space. A Sisterly War.
What kind of war
All
is it gonna
right,
be?
wow. This is really super exciting. So, guys, we do not have all day here, so we're going to try to make this a little bit challenging on ourselves and only give ourselves 2 minutes per panel.
You can totally do
You see, he's already sweating.
We can
2
put the
minutes
iPad up
per
here.
panel. Okay, we need one more volunteer to help us. Come on up here, you with the greenish top. All right, so what I need you to do is hit start on this when I say go, right? And then it's going to do a countdown. And then what I need from all of you guys, just to really make us sweat, is in the last 10 seconds. So when you see the last 10 seconds on the clock, get the audience pumped and help us all count down with a 10, 9, 8, 7. All right, just practice. I want to make sure you guys can do this. Let's go. We'll start at 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome.
Blast off.
You can do
Yeah.
blast off, time's up, drop your pen, whatever you feel
Okay,
appropriate.
you're going to be next. I'm going to hand you the pen. First is
Okay.
Dave.
I got to get my thinking cap on. Oh, man, what am I going to do?
You wanted to start.
I know. I was like, no, that seemed like a really good idea at the time. Okay. All right. I guess we'll just start the clock, and I'll just figure something out. All right. Oh, all right.
Dinosaurs. There's no dinosaurs in the subtitles. This is just a total left field departure from the very beginning. We've got someone looking kind of angry and devious. Yeah, someone's plotting. That's not one of the sisters. Dave, we didn't explain that each comic panel should have certain elements in it.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you want
every
me to
panel-
tell people
yeah,
what
go
those
about
are?
it.
When you're making comics, it's not just pictures and it's not just words. You kind of have to combine those two things. So there are certain elements in comics. You could have a word balloon, which means the character is saying something. You could have a thought balloon, which means the character is
Thinking.
thinking something. It's not rocket science. Get it, rocket. You can have a caption, which is like a box of dialogue that happens inside the panel, but it's like a narrator talking. So it could say something like, meanwhile, or and then, or the next day. And the final element in comics that you can have with words is sound effects. So if you fall against something, you could make a sound effect that says doof. Or if you see a rocket crash into something, it could say crash. And Dave has chosen to do some dialogue, it seems. So it says, finally, I'll be rid of my pesky sisters. Oh, he's added a brother character. Oh, my gosh. And there's a little thing at the bottom that says rocket launch, just so you are totally clear what's happening, where it's happening, what's going on. Oh, is that the window that
Yeah,
they're going to
they're
rocket
shooting.
launch through? My goodness. This is all on the spot, you guys. None of this was pre-planned. So Dave is 7.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Oh my gosh, you got a lot of action in there, Dave. We haven't asked you your name. Jordan. All right.
Jordan. All right, guys.
Is
Jordan
the man
is going to
responsible
run
for
with this
panel
idea.
2.
He's seen the establishment of this story one night. An evil brother says, finally, I'll be rid of my pesky sisters. And he's tied them to some sort of rocket. Doesn't look like the best rocket in the world. He probably did not spend very much money on that rocket. But he's got them aimed out the window into outer space. All right. All right, are you ready? You confident? You feel like you know where you're going to go with this? All right. You've got the clock. Clock master, go. Is the clock ticking? All right, the clock is ticking.
Like coming and like attack asking him.
So not only are these poor sisters being launched into space, now there's dinosaurs.
Yeah, Betty has her own pet dinosaur, it seems.
I'm not good at dinosaurs.
You don't have to be good at drawing to make comics. You can just, as long as you can kind of get your ideas down there and
Guys, we don't have a lot of time. I did not have time to do research on that rocket,
World's
clearly.
Baddest velociraptor.
He's also kind of adorable. Cool. Are Betty and Martha in this panel?
We'll find out.
He's got a top hat. All right.
Guys, I kind of love this character.
So this is a big old meanwhile.
Yeah.
Grr. So there's an asterisk next to Grr. So he's going to translate for that us down at the bottom what that means.
I think I'm going to need a translation for that translation. Say kill.
I'll save you.
Oh, I'll save you.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. How are we doing on time?
What's the time?
20 seconds
20
left.
seconds on the clock.
All right.
Ooh.
In space.
10 seconds on the clock. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Great job.
There was a spider on our comic. That's what just happened.
All
This
right,
is
that was
Bella.
awesome.
Now Bella is gonna really take this challenge upon herself to try to combine these two events into one. Bella, Betty.
Just
she's-
for an example, this is why we love collaboration, because obviously when Raina started Sisters in Space, she didn't know that I was going to come up with the idea of a brother and add a brother to the story, and now we're rolling with that. And I didn't know that he was going to add a dinosaur to the
With
story.
with a top hat.
So, especially one wearing a top hat, and I'm super excited about that, because nothing is more exciting than dinosaurs who are also gentlemen.
Right.
Now, let's going to see where you're going to go with this. Deep breath. It can go anywhere. We don't know. Oh, a puppy. Oh, that's a puppy with no legs? That's the puppies. The puppy in the audience is very much a fan of that puppy
All right.
with no legs.
All right.
Okay.
Ready to start the clock?
All right, this is exciting. She's hitting the ground running. Possibly drawing what looks like the inside of a esophagus. Oh! Possibly another type of dinosaur. Oh, maybe it's the same dinosaur.
Or it's a different view of the dinosaur.
Is that Betty? Yeah, it's Betty. It's Betty.
We've got Betty.
Yeah.
Betty completely consistent on model with the first panel.
Betty 2.0. No, you won't. Oi.
Oi! This dinosaur is a punk rocker. Oi, 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 oi!
And here's
Looks like
Martha
we got
in
someone
the
flying in
background.
space.
Wait, what? She's really getting everything in there.
Oh, she's got the dog.
The dog is saying rough.
Whenever we mention the puppy, that dog barks.
That's right.
How many seconds?
30.
30 seconds.
Oh, wow. She's fast. The translation for rough is ooh, ah.
Okay,
Ah.
that's helpful.
That's good, yes. Okay, so we've got the moon in there. And she's got 10 seconds on the clock. She can just embellish.
Embellish it. Details.
Is that the fire?
Time's up.
Oh, she's added detailing to the dinosaur.
Okay.
Great job.
All right.
All right, time is up. Good job.
Someone's got to summarize the story for me before I go on to panel 4.
All right, so it looks like we've got the brother sends the two sisters into outer space, but luckily the sister has a pet dinosaur who also has its own pet dog, who sadly is a dog without legs. But the dinosaur has come in and saved the sisters. Is this the sister or is this the brother?
Yeah, that's Martha.
Betty and that's Martha.
Okay, so the dinosaurs come in and saved Betty and Martha, but they seem a little bit confused by it. And then the dog is also attacking as well.
He doesn't want the dinosaur to save them, and so Betty punched the dinosaur.
Whoa! Whoa, guys, we asked for a twist, and we got a twist here. You would assume that the sisters would want the dinosaur to save them, but Betty is not happy about this. Betty has actually punched the dinosaur in the face. And look at the dinosaur's neck. It's like, oh!
All right, so Betty punched the dinosaur. So I think.
So Raina, who loves realism in comics, that's her favorite thing, is going to wrap this up for us.
Here, you get to take a picture while I do this.
Bring it on home.
Bring it on home. All right, we ready?
All right, are you ready, Raina? She's got the clock set. We're drawing what may be a planet a giant planet. You just assume everything's a platypus, don't you? You're just like, platypus. That is a platypus.
Yes, it's a platypus.
All right, looks like they're happy. I think we're going to have a happy ending here. That's good, because I was a little nervous when I saw that dinosaur get punched.
Yes.
All right, they did end up on the moon.
That is Earth. I forget which way the cape goes in South America. So
Meanwhile,
I'm just
back on Earth.
okay, so I'm going to do like a magnifying glass type of situation so that you can see what it is you're seeing back on Earth. Just because I can't draw that
Not
small.
that there is a giant magnifying glass floating in the space cosmos, looming over us, watching at every move.
There's the brother.
Or is there? That's right. That's your tax dollars at work building the NSA magnifying glass that is watching your every move at extra large size.
It's taking over the fat dinosaur.
All right, the sisters are very friendly, waving goodbye. And it looks like, the brother is now stuck with the dinosaur.
Yes.
They're guys, I want to pretend that this is like Superman, where Superman's arch rival Zod is trapped in the Phantom Zone, which is like floating in space. And he turns the Earth back. They've turned the Earth backwards.
How many
so that
seconds?
they can have a happy ending.
1
second left.
1 second left.
On the
I'm
clock.
done. We're done.
The end.
Yeah. Oh, right.
The end. Guys, this was amazing. This is a story that clearly I could never make up on my own. Raina could never make up on your own. You could never make this up on your own. You could never but together we formed an amazing comics team, a legendary comics team that created Sisters in Space, a sisterly war. You helped with that one. All right, guys, we're going to give you these drawings so that you can take home with you.
Oh,
One of you gets the
You'll have-
comic, one of you
there
gets
you
the
go.
character drawings. You guys
you
can
get the comic.
become friends for life and borrow. You can lend these to each other and have weekend visits. All right, round of applause for our clock holder too. Pretty awesome. Okay, so we're gonna play one more game that we like to call the epic draw. The epic draw.
All right.
You're gonna write. I'm gonna get the list. Okay. What we need from you guys, we're going to create a scene. There's a very blank piece of paper. Well, first, we're going to create a list.
How many
And
things
then
on that list, Dave?
We're going to get, what do you think, 10 things?
Yeah.
Okay, we need 10 suggestions from the audience for awesome things. Not okay things, not great things, awesome things. We want to see some awesome things here. And what we need from you is singular things. Because sometimes awesome things come in multiples. Sometimes you're like, I want to see a pack of wolves. I want a singular wolf. Also, nothing that'll get us sued. Guys, there's a giant magnifying glass watching our every move. It is also checking for copyright infringement. So we can't see Daleks. We can't see Pokemon. We need original things or things that will not sue us, all right? So, let's start this list with awesome things. Let's hope this microphone wire goes nice and long. All right, name an awesome thing.
A giant pizza monster.
A giant pizza monster. That is pretty awesome and frightening to me.
A flying cupcake.
A flying cupcake. Awesome.
A laser platypus that shoots fire from its eyeballs.
All right, we're going to go a laser platypus. I think that is awesome in and of itself. Let's try to keep these things focused, guys. Not too many long things.
A pie.
A pie. Just straight up high five. She didn't need lasers added to that pie. She knows that pie is just one of the most awesome things in and of itself.
A pig.
A pig? Pigs are pretty awesome. I love a pig. You love a pig. All right. You're going to have to scream it out to me. Scream it out to me. A mansion. A mansion. All right. I like where this girl's going. That's awesome. Yes, you in the back. A Nerf gun. Guys.
Copyright.
Whoa. Whoa, ho. She did say copyright.
And we don't do guns.
Oh, Raina
No guns
doesn't like to
allowed.
do guns.
No
That's
guns
right.
allowed.
Do you have another suggestion that doesn't have violence or copyright infringements? No? No? We'll get back to you if you get it. All right, you in the pink. She's not sure what she's wearing. Yes, you in the pink. A night demon. Ooh.
Like a night, like the time of day, or like a Knights of the Round Table?
Yeah, what do you think? Night? Like the
Okay.
time of day. Okay, so a demon that only comes out in night.
A potato.
A potato.
A what? Potatoes are so awesome.
Potatoes become awesome things. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. If those French fries told me anything, it's that potatoes are awesome. All right, what do you have for us?
A tiger with wings.
A tiger with wings. Ooh, I like that. All right, somebody, you with the stripes. A big mustache. Ooh. Oh, a fake mustache, guys. Guys, that is copyright infringement to say a fake mustache, and yet I believe we have the copyright holder of the fake mustache. Do you give your approval? All right, we got permission for a fake mustache. Woo! Woohoo! I do not need lawyers on my back. We've got approval on this. All right, guys, what do you got for us?
Walking trees.
Walking trees. Nope.
Engelberger is spelled with a U or an E.
Oh, you're putting the little copyright symbol? All right, we've got general.
Wait, we've got 10.
Oh, let's get one more on there.
What's
walking
left?
trees. Walking trees.
Walking trees.
Yes. Yes, there are different types of copyrighted ones. Yeah, this one, this is so awesome it went to 11. Thank you very much for that great joke. We're equal opportunity comedians here. All right, guys, so we've got the epic draw. We're going to try to get all of these things in here. We obviously can't do this ourselves. We're going to need 2 volunteers to help us draw some of these awesome things. Okay, you with the sunglasses, and you in the back with the pink stripes, and also sunglasses. Come on up. And
Want to do one more?
Let's get 2 more. You, the very tall girl whose hand is like reaching the sky. Come on up. And one more, and you who have this, your eyes just scream how much you want to participate in this. Come on up. Not everybody can wear sunglasses.
Hey Dave, why don't I just do the list and you guys can all draw? Or do you want to do the list?
No, you want me to do why don't I do the list and you guys all
Okay.
draw? I think you guys want to draw with
gonna
Raina.
I'm gonna draw.
I think you guys want to see Raina draw some of these awesome things.
So you want to? Should we line up?
So yeah, do you guys want to do it in like an orderly system, or do you guys want to divide and conquer?
Let's do it in a line. I like that better. We need markers. Where are all the markers?
All right. Well, here's the marker.
Thank you. You need a
I'm
marker
going to hold
too.
the clock.
You need a marker too.
I need
to
a marker
cross-
too
Yeah.
for crossing off. You're right. All right. Who's going to help me hold the clock here? Somebody, come on up. You. It's your life's ambition to hold a clock, isn't it? Do you want to come help? Is this a two-person job? All right. You're going to stand here and protect. And you're going to, you hold this. All right. You hold it, and you hit start when it's time. And then when the last 10 seconds, you guys have to, like,
space on the
really get
stage.
everybody excited for those last 10 seconds. They've got 5
All right,
minutes to
let's
draw
all
these
hang
things.
out over here.
They're going to take
So
turns.
everybody can see. I'm going to start.
Guys, it's going to be hard enough for them to draw this in front of you in 5 minutes, but I'm going to make it
Take
a
the next
little bit
marker.
harder for them. I'm
your
going to give them an extra little challenge. They have one marker that they have to
Two.
pass to each other. One marker that you pass to
one
each
marker.
other.
I'll take that.
So they're going to pass the marker to each other.
Have iPads on stage.
Okay.
There's not enough space.
Okay. And you pass the marker, but then you also have to high five your partner. Okay? You got that? Every good team will give each other a high five. So let's come over to the side here. We're going to get you guys off the stage just because I think it's going to get a little dangerous.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be
Good call.
a mad rush to the stage. So one person on the stage at a time, and then you guys go. I have to get on the stage because I have to cross off these things. But try not to trip on this wire, hopefully. Where's my marker? Okay, guys. This piece of paper is so white and clean and fresh. That is the hardest thing for an author to face, is a white piece of paper. So we're going to mark this up with amazing ideas and create the most epic thing we've ever drawn together. All right, are you ready? Are you set? Clockmasters, release the Kraken.
What? Start?
And we've begun.
Oh, okay.
The time is ticking. There's 4 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock. Raina has jumped in. What is she drawing? Is it a cow? Is it a fish? Is it a pie? No, it's a potato!
Potato! High five. Okay.
Awesome. An awesome potato. What's she going to go for? She's going for something square, something with stripes on it, something that's being divided up into sections. Now it's got some sort of squishy. Is it a cannoli? Is it sushi? Is it my mom's hat? We've got a cupcake. Where's it on the list? Flying cupcake. All right, we've got a flying cupcake. It's airborne. We've got, this looks like a scene from your next book, Raina. Oh, I thought it was a snake, but it's something else. Looks like a mustache, a very dark mustache. Doesn't look real to me. That is one fake mustache. All right, I'm crossing it off. Copyright Tom Engelberger.
We have 3 minutes and 20
3 minutes on the clock, 22 seconds. She's drawing a cone type shape. Ooh. I see pepperoni. All right, we've got a giant pizza monster. It looks like a friendly pizza to me, though. Maybe not. Maybe some monsters are misunderstood. Oh, we've got a tree. Is it walking? It's a happy tree. It's walking. It's dancing. It's a walking happy end. 10 minutes. Okay. All right, I'm walking. I'm crossing off the walking tree. That is an awesome job. She got little motion lines on there so you can tell that it's walking. It's walking very slowly. Uh-oh, Raina's doing something with that fake mustache. It looks like a pig wearing a fake mustache. She's combining awesome things. She's got a circle that she is dividing up. Oh, and it is a pie. It's a pizza pie. What a twist. I was hoping for apple, but I will settle for a good cheese pie because I'm hungry. That's right. We did not say what kind of pie. She bucked the system and gave us a twist. Ooh, she's drawing some tiny little guy with fangs. Fangs. He is standing directly below the moon. Therefore, you know that it is a giant. All right, she's got the night demon. All right, where does the night demon live? He lives in the giant pizza. All right, we've got a mansion.
1 minute to go. Oh, it's all going to be on me.
Oh, boy. Oh, we've got a laser platypus! Woo-hoo! Shoo! Oh, God. How many seconds left, guys? We've got 40 seconds on the clock. 39. She's drawing a tiger with wings. Can she get the entire tiger? 24 seconds. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Guys, it doesn't get any awesomer than that. We've got a giant pizza monster. We've got a flying cupcake. We've got Laser Platypus, my new hero. We've got a pie that turned out to be a pizza pie, a pig, a mansion, a night demon, a potato, a tiger with wings, a fake mustache, copyright Tom Engelberger, and a walking tree. Woo! That was amazing. And I was just watching. And I'm tired. They're all going to sign it. Guys, we're going to leave this up here so that you can take pictures and you can say that you were there when you saw all this awesome stuff come together. We're going to...
3 questions.
Okay, we have...
Giveaways.
Okay, so one more final round of applause for our artists. You guys are all amazing, and I hope to see more awesome things from you in the future. We have time for just a few questions, and then we're going to do a quick giveaway. Please do not ask your question about the giveaway. Just ask great questions for either Raina, myself, or both of us. Yes, you in the front row here. Yeah, thank you guys. What? Oh, okay, we'll either... yeah.
What made you become an author?
What made you become an author?
I need to talk into a thing with... Yes. Hi. Right there. I became an author because I was a reader, and I liked artwork, and I liked to look at stuff and read stuff that was awesome, and then I decided I wanted to make my own awesome stuff. And I started drawing when I was maybe a year old. I started reading when I was like 4 or 5. And then I started making my own books when I was 11, and they were published first when I was 28 years old. And we have 2 minutes remaining. So, Dave, answer the question as well.
Very similar. We have a lot in common. Yes.
In drama, why was the main setting a play? Because I really liked theater when I was in high school, and I wanted to make a book about my theater experiences. And I thought it would be funny to have a play within a play. It's called being meta. And that was super fun. One more question. How did we become together as a couple?
So Raina actually organized a book festival, not unlike this, but for mini comics. And mini comics are comics that we self-publish ourselves and just pay for the printing and sell them. And I love mini comics. I love going to mini comics festivals. So I bought some comics off of Raina, and I said, these comics are amazing. I sent her an email saying how awesome they are, and we became friends. We realized we had a lot in common, including the same birthday.
Same day, same year. That's crazy.
So I said, hey, you want to go see a Miyazaki movie? Let's go see Spirited Away. And then the rest is okay.
The rest, as they say, is history.
Okay, so we have a few giveaways. We'll try to do this as a trivia night situation.
Start with the Jacks?
Okay, so we've got a Jacks. Okay, so for people who have read my book, maybe you'll know this answer. In Astronaut Academy, they play a sport. It is called Fireball. What is the name of a team? What name? The name of one of the Fireball, teams. All right. Yes, you standing in the back. Chibi Sesame Seeds. That is correct. Come on and grab your book. This is actually one of the first books I ever did. Jack's Epoch and the Quick and Forbidden. All right, the big money, guys. This is what you came here for.
All right, I need the names of every person in my family. I see your hand up. There's 5 of us. Raina. Sue is my mom. Dennis is my dad. Amara is my sister.
Brother.
My brother is Will. He is the winner of an arc of sisters. All right, one more. Jax, Dave.
Oh,
You got 2?
Yeah,
Did you not want to give that
no,
away?
I know. I forgot I had 2.
Okay.
Okay. I need another trivia question.
You had one.
What was the other? Okay. In Astronaut Academy, Hakata Soy is the new kid in school. Who is the first character he meets? Does anybody know the first character that he meets? Mayumi-san. All right, good job. All right.
And I'm pleased to say I have one more copy of Sisters in my bag. And this is for the drama enthusiasts in the audience. What is the name of the play that the kids put on in drama? Oh, I think you know. Moon Over Mississippi, you also get a drama arc.
Sisters arc.
A sister's arc, in fact, is what you get. Now, I will sign those afterwards. And I think Dave and I have a few more little freebies to give away. We have some posters that have my giant face on them. It says Raina. It's kind of embarrassing.
Did you know that Raina's back?
Back. Yeah. What I think we'll do is we'll get everybody who's participated to get one of these.
Yeah,
and I don't know how many I'll have left, but let's do 2 more trivia questions.
Okay, 2 more trivia questions.
For 2 of these.
Okay, we mentioned... I'm trying to think of a good question.
I know.
I mentioned the book's Amulet. What is the name of the artist who created Amulet? You with the stripes in the back there. Yes.
Yeah,
Kazuo
Kazuo
Kiwiishi. All right,
Congratulations. One poster for you. And
all right, guys. There's a new Zeta the Space Girl book coming out.
Here.
What is the name of the 3rd Zeta the Space Girl? Yes, you with the leather jacket. Return of Zeta the Space Girl.
All right, come on up. Anything else to give away, Dave, or are we spent? We got a teen boat. We got a teen boat.
All right, one final trivia question that we're gonna do. Okay, the creators of Baby Mouse, their brother and sister, they have another comic series that is not Baby Mouse. What is the name of their other comic series? All right, you with the gray sweatshirt. Squish! All right. All right. Guys, you have been amazing. These artists have been amazing. I hope you will follow the careers of all these future artists and support them. We are going to be signing books over at the Politics and Prose area.
And I think that's where we're going to sign everything we've just given away. So everybody...
Yeah,
down at the author signing tent
area.
Yes.
And I'm going to be back on stage with Ben Hackey at 3 o'clock. So hopefully I'll see you then.